Hello everyone, my name is April Ho and today I am going to be showing you how to make a delicious summer arugula salad with apples and goat cheese and dried fruit, and it's going to be really good. You're going to love it for several reasons. One is the arugula. This is my leafy green of choice for salads because it's peppery, it has a fun shape to it, and so I think it's really interesting. And also the salad dressing is only 2 ingredients, just white wine vinegar and olive oil. So it's about as simple as you can get. And without further ado, I'll show you how to make it. So you're gonna want 4 cups of arugula for 2 people. And this is one of my kitchen hacks that I'm gonna tell you about. I love these bowls. You can get them almost anywhere, Amazon, Wegmans, whatever. But this bowl is actually a 4-cup measure. And then I have a 1 cup, 2 cup, and 3 cup measure. So could I have just actually measured out 4 cups of arugula? Absolutely, but it just goes so much quicker in a million different recipes if it calls for 2 cups or 3 cups of something, just to fill a bowl and then dump it in. So not too necessary for a salad because the measurements are not that important, but I use these bowls all the time and they're absolutely amazing. They save me tons of time and prep and effort. So we got our arugula in there. Next, I'm going to add my chopped apples. And I don't know if you can see in the video, but I chopped them pretty small, or I diced them pretty small, I should say. And in my opinion, that is the key to a good salad, is to get everything into really small pieces, because when you get a forkful, I want every single flavor of the salad to be in that single bite, which is why people love chopped salads so much. So I just did 1 Honeycrisp apple. And then we are going to add some chopped almonds. Sometimes I like to use the salted almonds and chop them myself, but today, to save a little bit of time, I did the pre-sliced almonds. And I do want to highlight this. These are the almonds that I get. They're from Costco. It's this giant bag that lasts forever. And they're amazing because it's a lot cheaper than buying the tiny little bags of slivered almonds that you would normally get in the baking aisle. And a 1/4 cup has 8 grams of fiber. So each person gets 4 grams of fiber just from the almonds in this recipe. Next, we are going to add our dried fruit. So normally, my favorite dried fruit to use in a salad is golden raisins. However, my memory betrayed me today when I was at Wegmans. I thought I had them and I didn't. So what I am using are these pomegranate infused raisins that I already had on hand, which I almost always keep on hand because you can't go wrong with pomegranate infused raisins. They're absolutely delicious. So I'll add those in there. Before I get my hands all messy with the goat cheese, I'm going to do a sprinkle of salt and pepper, which you may think is like kind of weird. Why would you put salt and pepper in a salad? Just trust me, it's so good. And I love how the salt interacts with the sweetness of everything else. It's really amazing. Okay, so next for the goat cheese. I love goat cheese in this salad because when you mix it all up, the goat cheese, it's soft, so it kind of like spreads throughout. So instead of having these like discrete bites of cheese, you kind of have this just overall goat cheesy flavor that pervades the salad. My favorite goat cheese to use is this honey goat cheese, Leclerc brand. I get it from Wegmans, but just regular plain old goat cheese will do fine. And I like to use about 1 ounce per person, which would be about half of this 4-ounce chunk. So I just kind of chunk it, glob it in there. It's so good. You can do feta cheese or other types of cheese, but goat cheese is always the way that I go for this salad. So this is really the last component of the salad before the dressing. And I apologize, I'm going to grab myself a paper towel to clean off my fingers a little bit before I add the dressing. Okay, so the dressing, I never use distinct measurements. I always just kind of pour it in there and mix it up. So the way that I like to get the salad dressed perfectly to my liking is that I start with olive oil. And so I'm going to drizzle that in kind of generously. And then I'm going to mix it up. And so I really want all of the leaves to be like very lightly coated with the olive oil. So it should be enough olive oil, like a generous amount, so that it's touching all of the leaves. Could use a bigger bowl for this hefty salad. Okay, perfect. So I can kind of see all of the leaves are a little bit shiny. And that's also what you want in the salad. You don't want any of the leaves to be dry. You want the salad dressing to have kissed all of the other ingredients in the salad. So then what I do is I add my white wine vinegar, and I kind of know how much is enough for me and my family based on what we like. Some people really like a more acidic salad dressing than others. Other people like just like that barely like hint of acidity. So if you're unsure, if you've not done a vinaigrette before, what I recommend is just adding a little bit and then mix it up, taste it, and then add a little bit more until you kind of reach your desired level of fruitiness, acidity. So like I said, I have made this several times. So I kind of already know how much I want in there. So that should do it. I mix it up. Make sure that your toppings don't all sink to the bottom. They will over time. But I like to kind of scoop them all up on the top. And that's it. It's all done. It's so delicious. You're going to love it. Super fast to make, as you can see. And I hope you enjoy.